Alright, we are ripping the band-aid off. I have a feeling this is going to be an absolutely cringe-worthy video, but apparently the rule of YouTube is your first video is always your cringiest, so ripping the band-aid off, starting from scratch. YouTube. My inner eyelashes are bugging me because I had my falsies, when I put them on, my false lashes, they laid down really well. My eyes have been so dry today that just the inner corner started peeling, because I would make my eyes water so that my eyes wouldn't die, because I can't just sit there like this all night, because, well, I can't see anything. So I had to like emergency fix it with like taking a little bit of, I had to fix it with eyelash glue, eyelash glue, is it lash glue? It's just called lash glue, not eyelash glue. Starting this great. I sound so professional. I sound like I know everything that I'm talking about. Wow. Anyways, I had to take lash glue and I had to put it right on the band, and it worked fine for the most part, except for the fact that it's really difficult to do. So now my lashes are sticky just on the inner corner, and it's really annoying. So I can't really close my eyes for too long, and it really sucks because my eyes are so dry. And I can't wait to finish this so I can take off my lashes. Love wearing them when they lay properly and they stay properly and my eyes aren't killing me, but it sucks right now. I hate them and I really want them off. So yay. Hi! Welcome. I realize I've been ranting for almost, well, 2 to 3 minutes and I have not even said my name or hello. Wow, I'm a great YouTuber. Such a guru. Ooh, that nose highlight though. So, hi. Okay. My name is Alex. Yeah, so I grew up in Stratford recently, as of the beginning of 2019. My family moved about 20 minutes south to another smaller town because they like the feeling of small towns. And so, because I am kind of sort of in college, I'm halfway through a bachelor's degree, and I'm not sure I want to continue pursuing that particular course of study, so I'm taking a year off to figure myself out. So I'm joining YouTube and living at home. Yay! It's not as bad as it seems. I do pay rent. I am a responsible, mature young adult. I'm actually going through some minor health issues with my spleen at the moment, so I'm not working right now, but I was working full-time, consistent employment before my spleen issues, and I will be returning to full-time employment as soon as my spleen issues clear up. For those who don't know what the spleen is, because I've gotten that question from more family members and friends than you will ever know, the spleen is the main producer of white blood cells in the body. It is the organ that takes every dead cell in your body and basically regenerates it. So it is one of your more important organs. Fun fact that I learned from a specialist I was seeing about my spleen was that you could lose 90% of your spleen and it would still function absolutely perfectly, absolutely normally. So the good news is if my spleen issues continue for the next several years, I will still be well and alive and healthy for a good chunk of time. Yeah, so I won't be dying anytime soon. God forbid. Anyways, so as I am kind of humming and hawing and trying to figure out which course of life I want to take, a really close friend of mine, my best friend, suggested that I get into makeup because, well, like, get into more professional makeup. Just because I do it at home, I do it all the time, and I love to do it. It's a really big passion of mine, and so I've always been interested in makeup. I've always loved the concept of it, the enhancing what you naturally have, the painting of a different canvas kind of idea. I've always been an arts kid. All throughout high school, most of my classes were revolved in arts and languages. So either I was taking Spanish or English classes, or I was taking drama and art, and like I loved it. Like, that's who I was. I was always an overly artistic kid, which is weird because I'm a very logical thinker for the most part. So like I have a weird mix of processing in my head. Don't ask me why. I just do. I'm just weird. I'm used to it. I'm over it. Anyways, so I was talking to my best friend, and she's just like, well, you're really good at makeup and you really love makeup, so why don't you try it? And I was just kind of humming and hawing over it, and she was like, oh, you could start a YouTube channel, and I thought she was totally kidding. So I'm like, oh yeah, hello, welcome back to my channel type thing. And turns out she was less than joking, and so here I am, making a YouTube video, making a complete and utter fool of myself. But hey, I just want to rip the band-aid off. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but like, I just want to be like, first video over and done with, so that nobody can make fun of me anymore, and it's just over, and like, I don't have to deal with it anymore. It's just like, I can only improve from here. I need professional help. Anyway, so obviously the makeup on my face right now, even though the lighting is terrible and you can't properly see it, all done by hand, all done by me. I just, honestly, what I did was, I recently got the Designer Disney collection from Colourpop. Like, I purchased it myself because I love Disney and I wanted to try it because I'm like, well, an actual brand, like an actual well-known makeup brand, is collaborating with Disney. And so I was like, well, I'll try it, and if I don't like it, I don't like it. It's only makeup. I can give it to, like, sanitize the lipsticks or whatever and give them to a friend and see if they like them, and if they don't like them, well, well, like, we tried it. It's not for us. Not a big deal. But I've been really falling in love with the collection, and that's saying something, because I own the James Charles Morphe palette, the original one, and I own a Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette, and those, like, the Blue Blood palette, blah, 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 was like the light of my life for the longest time, and I still deeply love it. Like, if I ever want to do something that's risky and like colorful, first place I go to, surprisingly enough, no tea, no shade, is not the James Charles palette. It is definitely the Jeffree Star one. There's just something about the way his shadows feel that I just, oh, it's so good. And unless you wear makeup and have tried his palettes as opposed to other people's, you don't know what I'm talking about. Like, it's Jeffree Star says that his shadows are something else, and you don't believe it until you've tried it. And then you're like, oh my Lanta, he's not even joking. Like, this is mind-bogglingly, perfectly, absolute beauty. It's, oh. Anyways, I'm gonna stop. This is not sponsored, I promise you. Anyways. That being said, going back to my original point, I ordered the original Disney Designer collection from Colourpop, the villains, most of the villains collection. So I got most of the original Designer Disney. So I got the palette and the lipsticks. I didn't get any of the, I think there was glosses and Super Shock shadows with it too. I didn't get any of the extra stuff. I just got the lipsticks and the palette. And same with the villains. I just got the lipstick and the palette. I didn't get any of the highlighters, any of the glosses or whatever. Mostly because they were out of stock in some of them, and I didn't want to spend a huge fortune because I am not rich. I am in debt because I am a student and I have student debt, and it sucks. So kids, don't get in debt. Um, Anyways, all that being said, I ordered those collections. They came in the mail the last couple of weeks. I've been fiddling and playing around with them. I haven't used all of the lipsticks yet. Basically, most of the time I've only used the neutrals. I used the shade Ariel, the shade Belle, the shade Hades, and that was it. And they're all like brownie neutrals. So I was like, oh, shoot, I don't want to wear one that I've already worn. So today, the inspiration for all of this was literally like, picked a lipstick, which happened to be named Cinderella, and grabbed the Princess palette because I knew it had some more pink hues to it. And so I went for a very soft eye, using a lot of pinks, and layered a couple shimmers and ended up with this. So that was the inspiration for this look. Not that it's all that important, but that's reality. But no, seriously, I've been falling in love with this particular palette and these particular palettes, because I have the Villains one and I have the Designer Disney one, and I'm waiting. I should be getting tomorrow the last Disney collab that Colourpop did, or sorry, I should say the most current one, which is the Masquerade, I think it's Masquerade Madness is what it's called, but it's 4 blushes, 4 highlighters, 8 liquid lipsticks, and an eyeshadow palette, which has like a pressed glitter pigment that I'm so stoked for because I get very easily distracted by anything that glitters. So, that's just me. Thanks. Anyways, so I can do a review of each collab and swatches if you would like. Please comment down below and let me know if that's something you want to see from me. I could easily do a video on each. Leave your comments down below. At the end of the day, if you don't want me to review them, just tell me you don't want me to review them, and I won't review them. Moving on. So, point being, I like makeup. I think it's fun. I love it as a creative outlet. I think of my face more as a canvas than anything else. So for me, it's not about just looking good or just enhancing my natural beauty. It's not even about feeling good necessarily, in the sense of like, you look good, you feel good. No, it's more of a painting on any kind of canvas makes me feel good. So having the ability to quickly and easily pull out brushes and paint a canvas, a small canvas, really quick, and everyone gets to see it for a period of time, that's kind of where I get excited about makeup. Because honestly, like, if someone paid me to paint their face, I would do it in a heartbeat. If someone asked me to paint their face without even paying me, I would do it in a heartbeat. Like, I have such a deep set passion for all things makeup. I really do, and I don't know why. I just do. I always have. I used to, when I was really little, I remember getting like packages, like they smelt really chemically, and it was just like packages of like Barbie makeup. And it wasn't just like the little plastic containers, it was like the pen lipstick that, like, when the top ran off, you attached it to the back and there was a new lipstick at the end and it was a different color, and like the eyeshadows that were like Barbie pink and baby blue and like silver, and like it was like terrible colors that you can't do anything with, and chalky as all get out, and it was just terrible. But like I remember like the blush and like just playing with all of this makeup, and like my mom looking at me and being like, "Oh, you're so pretty, even though you look like a clown. We're not taking you outside without cleaning your face first." Those were the early days. Those were the early stages of my makeup journey. When I think I was 12, I had gotten some birthday money, and my mom hadn't purchased me makeup yet, and I was like, I have my own money. I can go and get it. I can do it myself. I can be a big kid. So I bought, I think it was a Revlon palette. And it was just a little quad. And it was a shimmery brown shadow, a shimmery almost white shadow, and 2 matte darker browns. And it was my little quad, and I used it for months. And I bought a mascara, a double-ended mascara, one with primer and one with just the mascara. And I bought an eyeliner that was half brown, half baby blue, so I could have some color and some adventure. And I came home with all this, and I was like, Mom, look what I bought. And she was just like, oh. And she was kind of not excited. She was like, I wish you would have waited or asked permission. And I was like, but I had my own money and I bought it with my own money. Like it didn't I wasn't comprehending that maybe, just maybe, I should talk to my mom first. But she ended up admitting in the same breath, like, I like the colors you chose because they are a little more subtle and they are very wearable. And so from that day forward, I learned makeup. I had quite a few hiccups in high school because nobody teaches you how to match your foundation. Or at least nobody did when I was in high school. So I was either too pale or too warm, and it looked bad. And I didn't drag it down my neck. There's just a line at my chin, and it was awful. And I didn't wear foundation very often because I didn't like the feeling of it. Actually, today I'm wearing the L'Oreal Paris 24-hour wear, and I really like this foundation. And today was a quick foundation day. I actually didn't want to spend a lot of time on my face makeup, so I was just like, throw everything on and move on with life. So I didn't even bake. I didn't really set anything. I just kind of dabbed my face with powder, threw on some blush, threw on a little bit of bronzer, and was like, pop this highlight and we're good to go. But it worked well. The blush I actually really like, but that's a different story. I can review products later. Point is, my makeup journey has progressed very greatly. I've always been very skilled with eye makeup. I started when I was 12, and I just kind of grew and grew and grew. A lot of times early in high school, what I would do is I would experiment with color in the form of eyeliner. I would wear usually just a shimmery shadow across my lid in a light shade, and I would have different colors of eyeliner, and I would never do a cat eye. It would always just rim my eye. And sometimes I would even experiment with color in the way of mascara. I did own a plum and a sapphire colored mascara. Is that cool? Mind you, I was also the girl that wore like high-heeled sandals school in the dead middle of a Canadian winter. So I'm like walking down the street, one of the main streets in town, in like 4 inches of snow and like 6-inch heels. And yeah, no, I did a lot of stupid things in high school in relation to looking good. I looked good and I felt good, so I was happy. That's beside the point. Point is, I have a passion for makeup. I've been doing it for a while, and I just, from the encouragement from some of my friends, thought it was time to, as they say nowadays, shoot my shot. And so I thought I would give this a go, see how I like it. Obviously, this video is going to be cringeworthy. Super excited about that. But, you know, it can only go up from here. Yeah, I guess the gist of what I wanted to say is, hi, my name is Alex, or Alexandra is actually my given name, but I tend to go by Alex because it's easier to say. The title of my YouTube channel is Lexabi. I know it's like a weird kind of sounding nickname, like most people would just go with Lexi, but a family nickname I've had for years, since before the Wii came out, was Lexabi. And so I thought, well, why not, you know, be a little creative and get a little loose with it. So the title of my channel is Lexabi Rose, because why not? Embrace it, right? But no, my name is Alexandra, or Alex. Yeah, so this is me. going to be a journey. Come take a journey with me. I do really want to have some of my friends who suggested I do this on here, and I do really want to do their makeup, and they know who they are, because by now I will have reached out to them and told them, hey, I want to collab with you on YouTube because you're a goof and I'm a goof, and I think it would be hilarious to sit there and goof off. Not to mention the fact that I would love to do their makeup, simply because one of them is really interested in makeup and one of them is just kind of like dabbling in it a little bit, and I've noticed. And I just think it would be really fun to just like rock their world and totally like just goof off and like have fun with color and see how they feel about it, you know, like nothing too like serious or whatever. Just have fun and get them out in the public eye, because they are forcing me to. They're not actually forcing me, but you know, it's fine. These earrings are actually really annoying. They're hurting my ears. Okay, well, they're not hurting my ears. They're disturbing my ears. I have sensitive ears. Yeah, I'm actually allergic to nickel, and I think these have a little trace amount of nickel in them, because they are disturbing my ears very greatly right now. Okay. Anyways, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Feel free to click the bell, also, the little bell beside the description notice, although, to be honest, I don't think anybody knows what that does. If you would like to see product reviews, just in general, please comment down below. Tell me what you would like me to review. Give me new ideas of things you guys want to see. Like, you want to see hit and miss products, like what new products coming out do you want me to try? Like, do you want to just see tutorials on, like, I don't know, things as simple as just like how to do a wing liner, how to line your eyes, how to properly set concealer, how to clean your face after wearing makeup all day. Like, just please, just give me ideas for what you want to see. I'm here to please you. So, yeah, no, let me know, and I will do my best to meet that criteria. I can't guarantee what day of the week I will be uploading, but I will try, I mean it, I will seriously try to upload once a week. But yeah, totally am excited to try this, and we'll see where it goes. My main goal of being here and sharing and just kind of exploring the beauty world is, in all honesty, is just to inspire people, to get them, to help convince them to be creative, and to just challenge people, like, just have fun, goof off, try something new. Like, I have looked like a complete and utter fool for the sake of trying something new, and I just went with it. Most of the time, if you just have the confidence to try something, do it anyway. Like, there have been times where I've had like really colorful eye looks and a bright red lip with it, and I've looked like a total goof, and it's been like way overpowering, and looking back, probably should have changed it. But even though in the moment I knew it was a ridiculous idea, I wore it anyways, and I wore it with confidence. So I was like, girl, I came to slay. I ain't doing this. So that's what I did. But anyways, yeah. So at the end of the day, I think the main thing I want to do is I want to create, challenge, and inspire. And I hope that you guys can too. So this is me signing off. I will see you guys when I upload next. Bye.